Hi guys. Yes. So um, today I'm actually here to respond to a question. I don't know if um, the viewer might be online or not, but yes. Anyway, I'm here and I'm going to respond to a question and also explain a little bit of something like about refugees and tourists as well. Yeah. So here in Brazil, I do get a whole lot of questions about yeah, guys. I don't know if my this thing is connected, but then let me confirm it here first. All right. So the question that I had, yeah. So the question that I had was, okay. So if you come to Brazil with a tourist visa, how is it like? If you are pregnant and you want um, to have a baby, or maybe you are about to have a baby and you are here in Brazil on a tourist visa. Okay, so it is not a big deal. You can actually have a baby even if you are on a tourist visa here in Brazil. You understand? You know, most of the time before you travel from anywhere else apart, anywhere, any part of the world, sorry, before you travel from any part of the world, most definitely, if you are pregnant, they will check you and see if uh, you can still travel on plane with your pregnancy and stuff like that. So most definitely, if you come to Brazil, you can here. If you come and you are pregnant, you can have your child with tranquility. You understand, without any problem or any difficulty. You understand, and mostly the hospitals are actually for free here. So if you come and you are about to have your child and you still have a valid visa, the hospitals are normally free. So you can still have your child here. Okay, but then to explain more into details for you, here in Brazil, uh, your status, your status actually doesn't matter. You understand? Your status doesn't matter if you want to have a child here. Your status is actually not important. You understand? When you are a refugee or you have a tourist visa and you want to have a child here in Brazil, it's actually not a problem. It doesn't matter. They don't look at your status. Um, they don't look at your status. You understand? So what happens is that you can have your child here in Brazil even if you don't have document or you are not documented. You can still have your child here in Brazil, and automatically your child is going to have what do you call it? Your child is going to have, yeah, hi. Yes, yes, Jeremy, how are you doing? Yes, I know this question is actually your question, and I'm here to respond to your question. So it's really good that you are online so that you can also continue to even ask me more questions concerning this particular topic. So, like I was saying, when you come to Brazil here with a tourist visa or you are a refugee here in Brazil, and also sometimes you don't even have a status at all, like you are not recognized in the system, you are not a, you haven't seek for an asylum, or you maybe even came in, like you maybe come into the country illegally or something, you can still have your child here. It's not a big deal. You understand? It's not a big deal. You can still have your child here in Brazil. And your child automatically is going to be having a citizenship, like he's going to be Brazilian. You understand? You are going to give your child a citizenship without any problem at all. You understand? So you have nothing to worry about if you are what do you call it? You are a foreigner and you don't have any status and you still want to have your child here. It's not a problem at all. It's not a problem. So you don't have to worry about, oh, like do I do I need to have a residency before having my child here? Do I need to be a refugee before? It doesn't matter. Here in Brazil, no matter what your status is, you can have your children here. And when you have your children here, once you are living here, once you are here, it doesn't matter if you have residency or not. You understand? It doesn't matter. Uh, you can have your child here. And like I said, the hospitals are normally free, and uh, the Brazilian people, they are very, very supportive. And first thing first, if you have, like, you are in that situation, they are not going to look at all these things. The most important thing is you should just have some kind of ID. You understand? You should just have some kind of ID with your information on it. That's all. Then, because of course, the hospital might need your name, some information, like this kind of small, small things. So, most definitely, it's very, very important for you to have some kind of ID. You understand? Just for them to get your information, like, oh, you are from here, this is your name, your date of birth, so that if they are going to register the child or give the child a birth certificate, a Brazilian birth certificate, they can actually know the information to do what, to put on the birth certificate. So your citizenship, your stay, your residency, and all that is not important. You understand? Remember, it's not what? It's not important. But the most important thing is you should make sure you have some form of identification. You understand? Even though it's not an identification from here, but at least you should have some kind of ID with your name on it, your birth certificate, sorry, your birth, yeah, your date of birth on it and all that. Because of course, if they are going to register the child, we might need the information of the parent to for the child. You understand? So the child will automatically be a Brazilian child. You understand? Like he's going to be a Brazilian, even though you as the parent or you as the mother or you as the father is not having what do you call it? It's not having a stay here, but your child is going to have a citizenship. And one more thing, like I said, if you have the child here, you can have your permanent residency or your whatever. You can apply a residency through the child. You understand? Before, what happens is that when you have the child, you can, as soon as the birth certificate of the child is being issued, you can actually apply for the residency permit. You understand? If your visa is still valid, you can still use the visa to apply for a residency permit. If your visa is not valid and your visa is what do you call it? Expired. Maybe you have an expired visa. What happens is that first of all, you have to seek for a refugee status first. And if you seek for the refugee status, you get something they call protocol. Like they will give you some kind of documents that you have to use for the time being until your case is being assessed or analyzed and decide for you. So that kind of document, you can use that document to apply for a permanent residency through your child. You understand? So it is not a big deal. It's not a big issue for you to be thinking, oh, what am I going to? Because I know there are some certain countries that you go through this hard time if you your visa expires. It's a big problem, and also if you don't have any residency and you are pregnant, it's a big problem in some countries. But here in Brazil, It's not a big deal. You understand? They are very, what do you call it? They are very calm about things, and they know how to treat people accordingly. You understand? You won't go through some hard time. You understand? By you as the person who wants the nationality, or sorry, want to survive with the like you want to be recognized. You have to make sure at least you have, what do you call it? You have an ID. You understand? Because the ID, it doesn't matter if it is your country ID or any other, but make sure on the ID you have your name, you have your date of birth, like I said. So here in Brazil, it doesn't matter if you have a residency, or it doesn't. Yeah, sorry guys, my colleagues, normally what they do is when they are passing, if you want to see, I can show you how it looks like. This is how it looks like. So they keep on passing and making fun of you. All right, so guys, yeah, so if if you have a question, you can simply do what? You can simply leave your question instantly over there for me to answer your question. You understand? I won't be staying so much long on this live video. But then if you are on and you have a question about this particular issue, you can quickly leave your questions. I'm going to give you up to at least 2 minutes more, so that if you have some question, you can leave the question over there quickly for me to answer you. Because once I'm here, yes, it's your chance. And if you are online, you can also quickly leave your questions at the comment section, so that I can quickly answer your question. So having child here in Brazil is not a big deal at all. Even when you don't have a, what do you call it? You don't have a residency, or you don't. If your 3 months visa expires and you want to apply for a residency permit, is it possible to extend for another 3 months while there? Okay, you see, is you have, first of all, you have to look at the condition of your visa. The condition of your visa is very, very important. The condition of your visa is what? It's very, very important, because each and every single visa has a condition on it. There are visas that you get on the visa is being stated that you can what? You can extend the visa as soon as the 3 months reached. You understand? And there are some visas too, they will tell you that, oh, this type of visa, you cannot extend it. When the visa is finished, it's finished. You have to leave the country and then come back again. Okay, so let's look at things this way. You have the kind of visa that you cannot extend. You have a visa that you cannot extend. So simply what you have to do is what? You simply have to seek asylum. That's it, because you are in and your visa is expiring, and the condition on the visa is saying that you cannot renew the visa. So the only thing you can do is either leave the country before the visa expires, or when the visa expires, you have to just seek for asylum. So once you have the child is you have the baby, you can use the baby. You can apply a residency permit through the baby. So once you can apply, not only you, but your husband too as well can apply a residence permit through the baby. So once he's the father of the baby too, he can also get his residency through the baby. You understand? So at this point, if your visa is the type of visa that you cannot extend, simply you are advised to do it, to just seek asylum, and then through the asylum document that you are going to get, you can use the asylum document to do it, to apply for permanent residency or residency through your child. You understand, guys? So, like I said, I don't know if you still have any questions. You can still leave your questions over there. Be quick about it, so that I can quickly respond to your questions. I decided to only do a 10 minutes live video, but if you are still on and you still have a question, you can still leave your questions, so that I can quickly answer your questions for you based on this particular topic. You understand, guys? Because it is very important. I'm here so that I can help you with your questions. Okay, so guys, if you don't, okay, yeah, if you seek asylum, it it limits some of your movement. It limits some of your movement. You can still leave the country and come back, no problem. But then you cannot go to the country that you used in seeking asylum. This is the thing. Before here, people are able to go back to their country of origin with the asylum paper that they seek. But things have changed now. So if like you are seeking asylum with, for example, Kenya, or you are seeking an asylum with, for example, Cameroon, you cannot go back to Cameroon because you said that country you cannot is the problem. There is a problem in that country, so therefore you cannot seek asylum. Sorry, you cannot go back to that country with the asylum document. So what you can actually do is what you can go to a different country, like a neighboring country or something. You understand? But then you cannot do what? You cannot go to your original country. Yes, once your asylum process is going on, you can still travel to some other neighboring countries or something. But let me tell you one thing, you can do it without any problem, but it is advisable not to even go. Because let me say, last 3 years, there was a case where a whole lot of people were using that type of protocol that I'm talking about. A decision was not taken yet, but they were using that document to travel. And what happened in that particular year was they were all blocked from coming back into the country because of they said they were refugees and they were given that kind of document to stay in the country while the process is going on. You understand? So it's advisable not to do what? Not to go out if you are given that kind of document. It's advisable not to go out. It's advisable to stay in the country until you get your residency permit. Uh, the time to wait for a decision to be taken. There is no time length. A decision can be taken within 30 days. A decision can be taken within 6 months. A decision can be taken within a year. You understand? But what you have to understand is once you seek the asylum, don't wait for a decision to be taken because it's not advisable for you to wait. You understand? Because most of the time your decision can be rejected. So therefore, like I said in most of my video, when you seek asylum, you are automatically buying a time for yourself. You understand? You are automatically doing what? Buying a time for yourself. So you have to look for a way out. These are some of the information that I'm like I don't have to even talk about it here. But then yes, the decisions are normally like you can renew that paper for about 2 times or 3 times. But sometimes you can even renew it for the first time and then you get a decision on your application and maybe you are being accepted. That's lucky. And also you can also go there like you are going to renew the documents or something for the asylum seeking and they'll tell you that your decision has been uh, they have finished your decision and you cannot renew the paper and the decision is that you have been rejected. You understand? When it happens like this, what are you going to do? This is why I tell you that when you seek asylum, automatically you are buying time for yourself. So what you have to do is what? As soon as you seek asylum, you have to make sure you do what? You decide on what to do yourself before any other thing. So guys, don't forget it's your boy the Supreme Leader, like I said. If you have any question, yes, even with a child, a decision can be rejected. Even with a child, a decision can be rejected. You understand? A decision is a decision. That is why it is good when you seek the asylum, you have to look for a way out. For example, if you have a child, you give birth here, It is a very big advantage for you to be able to do what? To seek to apply for a residency permit through the child. You understand? Yes. So even when you come with a child and you seek asylum and they refuse you, they refuse you. That is why you don't have to rely on the asylum that you are seeking. The asylum you are seeking, you don't have to rely on it because it's not advisable. First of all, you have to look at the country that you are coming from. The country, is it really a war zone? If the country is not a war zone, therefore it's not like you have to understand that they are doing you a favor. That is one. They are even doing you a favor by giving you the chance to apply or seek for asylum. If you are from a country where there is no war and you apply for you seek for asylum, it's like they are doing you a favor. So it's up to you to quickly do what? Decide on what to do. Don't wait for them to decide for you. You understand? Don't wait. You don't have to wait. If within the process of waiting and maybe you go back there to renew your papers and they tell you, oh, your asylum has been granted, that's lucky. That is what? That is lucky. You understand? When you are from a country that there is no war and you seek for asylum and you go there and they tell you, oh, your asylum has been granted, that's a lucky issue. But if you go there and you are going to renew and they renew it for you and they still tell you that they are still taking decisions on your case, come on. You don't have to wait again because there is a possibility that you are not going to get it. So therefore, this is the time you have to even think of what to do. Normally here, when you go and seek for the asylum, they can give you a document for a year, or maybe they can give you a document for 6 months. So this period of time, you can decide on what to do, and you understand. Yes, so guys, it's your boy the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share the channel, make sure you do what? You click the bell button, because when you click the bell button, you get notification as soon as I do what? I come on live, or as soon as I post any video. Okay, in case you left the country when it wasn't in a war and presently in a war, you declare yourself an asylum in that country, but not a country you moved to before coming to Brazil. That is why I'm saying when you are in a country, when you are already here and your country start war start, you can go and seek for asylum. You can simply go and seek for asylum because of the war. But like this is the process. Even like, for example, you are in a country and there is no more war in your country. There is no possibility. But the matter is, you have to know if you are in a country and your country there is ongoing war in that country, you can possibly get what? To be accepted. You understand? But this is a situation whereby your country there is no war. Even when you are living here and if you, as soon as you get here and war starts, you can apply for asylum, and you can 80% get the chance of being accepted. But most of the time, my advice for you guys is when you seek asylum, there is no guarantee. Nowadays, there is no guarantee for you to be accepted. So when you seek asylum, it's better for you to do what? To decide quickly on what to do. You understand? Because when you seek asylum, it's like the country is doing you a favor. So guys, please, 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 when you seek asylum, don't rest, don't relax. Start looking for a way out. So guys, it's your boy the Supreme Leader. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share the channel. Today I'm on live. I've been able to at least help you out with some few answers. So guys, don't forget to share the channel. I'll come back and then post a video for you guys, vlog about something new for you guys. But don't forget, if you have any question, you can leave it at the comment section as always, and make sure you leave your questions so that I can get you a video on it, vlog about it. I love it. So this is it for today, guys. Your answer has been answered. Jenny, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in Thailand. Shout out to you, my viewers, and make sure you share the channel. The channel, you have to share it. Let's hit let's hit what do you call it? Let's hit 1K so that I can use my phone to come online so that we can talk more. Okay? So guys, it is what it is. See you in my next video. Let me end this black here.